What's happening, everybody? I got a free baseball pick for your Friday, September the 30th. My name's Allie Burns from Picks and Parlays. And before we get to talking about the Mets and the Braves, I got to tell you about our official sponsor. It's Caesar Sportsbook, and for all new accounts, they're going to hook you up with up to $1,250 in a risk-free first bet, all right? All you got to do is download that app and then use the promo code Woodful. All right. Not only do you get your risk-free first bet, but you're also going to get 1,000 reward credits and 1,000 tier credits added to your account. If that's all too much for you, no worries. Just find the description of this video and click on the link. It'll take you right there. With me today, I've got expert handicapper Dan Kaiser from the Insiders Room here to give us the free play. What's going on, Dan?
Not much. Just wait for baseball season to get over so we can get to the playoffs.
Ay, Dios mío. This situation right here, the Mets and the Braves are ruining my life. You know, like you would think that they would want to beat each other, but it seems like they're trying their damnedest not to. So now they're finally playing each other. By the way, I had the Braves run line against the Nationals, no good, and the Mets run line against the Marlins, no good. So now they play each other. We've got the Braves at a -110, pretty much a pick 'em here. The total 6.5. What do you got going on, Dan? Give me a winner here.
Well, to be honest, I think I had both the same bets you had last night. So let's not. Yeah, that's right. That's why I don't like betting baseball at this time of the year, because you never know what kind of lineups you're going to get from the teams. You don't know what kind of effort you're going to what a team will put in. A case in point, the Chicago White Sox basically quit for this last week of the season. So I'm looking at this game, at least in this game between the Mets and the Braves. They're going to at least put forth an effort, because this game still means something for the both of them as they're battling for the NL East title. But I'm looking at the total in this one. Jacob DeGrom is getting this. I'm looking at the total as long as these two pitchers do pitch. DeGrom's going for the Mets. He's 5-3 with a 2.93 ERA and a .74 WHIP. On the road, he's 1-2 with a 3.57 ERA. He's faced the Braves twice this season, pitched a total of 12.1 innings. It's given up to 6 hits, 5 runs, and 21 strikeouts. And Max Fried is going for the Braves. He's 13-7 this season, 2.50 ERA and a 1.02 WHIP. At home, he's 7-4 with a 2.45 ERA. He's faced the Mets 4 times this season. He's pitched 24 total innings, given up 19 hits, 10 runs, and 22 strikeouts. Since the series has a lot to do with deciding the NL East, I look at this kind of like the Padres-Dodgers series that just finished up at this week. That whole series had a playoff atmosphere with a lot of low-scoring games, including last night's game that ended up 1-0 in 10 innings. So I'm looking at the same type of thing here. These two teams are going to just try to scratch out some wins. You got two great pitchers who won't make mistakes in this one. I don't see a lot of chances taken on the offensive side because both teams want to win this game. It's a low number, but I still like this game to go under, because even if it does go to the bullpens, both these teams have outstanding bullpens. So I just don't see a lot of runs scoring in this game.
Yeah, I think it's a good strategy also, because it's kind of one of those things where you've got to score runs to beat the other team, right? That's how we think of sports. You got to score points to beat the other team. But in baseball, you've got to not let them score points to beat the other team in a case like this. And these two teams want to beat each other. It is like equal motivation on both of their parts to win the NL. Or the NL East, I should say. So that's what we're going to roll with. People, you can find Dan Kaiser's premium plays over at picksandparlays.net. Dan, you've been hot lately. You've been at the tops of those leaderboards. You were #1 yesterday, I believe. So Dan Kaiser has been hot. Find him at picksandparlays.net and use the promo code NFL. That's going to save you 20% off whatever you buy from the site. Until then, we're going to roll with it going under 6.5 runs when the Mets take on the Braves this Friday.